Everybody, third quarter just about to get going here in what has been runaway game. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Turner. Isaiah Thomas out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Leonard in at the 2. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Turner. Tries a 3. Here's Johnson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Leonard kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger with the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Dallas.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Now let's check
Spacing.
out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Lakers number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mozgov, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Maurice Harkless. Leonard kicks to Turner. Sullinger outside. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
Miss that shot next time he takes it.
And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trail by 20. Thomas a screen. Sullinger a screen on Bryant. A 3 from Leonard, and he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 5.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
To the paint, here's Freak, and he jams it with authority.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside, Russell. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Leonard dishes to Sullinger. From 15 feet away, they grab their own miss. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Johnson.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Russell against Thomas. They set the screen. Johnson with the block. They get it back. That's good. 15 points for Freak.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
On the wing, Bryant pulls up from the corner. Here's Freak. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean
Yeah.
that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Leonard with no one around. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Mozgov. Williams comes in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Williams kicks to Freak. And he dunks it down.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow. So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Clarkson kicks to Freak. Got a piece of it. Crowder, the pass to Carlson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. A lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. The Lakers also changing it up. Freak's checked in for Bass. Kobe comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. So for the Lakers right now, Freak, he's in at center. Russell is out there with Kobe. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. Johnson sends the screen for Leonard. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Move the ball.
Bryant dishes to Freak. Good work defensively by Johnson. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Thomas. From the low. Out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Clock at 2. Crowder. They get it back. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
Russell kicks to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He has 9 rebounds and also 7 blocks.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Outside Leonard. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Russell. 9 points for Kobe Bryant. Celtics trail by 11. Now here's Leonard. Johnson in the corner. And the foul called on Freak. Russell against Thomas. Magnificent rejection. And they get it back. Again, Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 11. Bryant's shot is off.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kobe kicks to Russell. To the inside. Here's Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Outside, Kobe. 1:49 left in the game. Here's Freak. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Thomas. Here's Sullinger, and another basket for Boston.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And Kevin, he had a little opening to the bucket and took full advantage on that.
Greg, he didn't waste any time making up his mind. That was going to be a flush all the way.
And, you know, the defense going to...
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense...
And let's get this update now from Doris
shot.
Burke, who's across the
Great
way on the
shot.
sideline.
Thank
Let
you,
the game come
Kevin.
to
Brad
you.
Stevens had some words for
Forcing
his
the issue
team over
too
the
much.
break. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got, and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Russell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Freak. Randall dishes to Freak, and that one's good. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Celtics.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Turner with the steal.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
And so it's the